welcome to the Slingshot Channel. I was really excited when Ubisoft asked me to do a promotional video for the new game Far Cry Primal. But when I looked at the game, I was absolutely excited. Now, I'm normally not much into games, but when I had a look at that game, that was different. Because you walk into an extremely interesting landscape. Urus. You will meet great beasts and dangerous animals that will try to eat you. And you can try to eat them. They also show a lot of weapons. And actually I like that the way how they present them is very accurate. You can even see that they know how you string a bow. You can make your own club. And of course you can learn how to make fire. Yeah, it's really amazing. Well, of course, when I looked at the weapons, I thought that the coolest one they have is the double bow. The double bow is an interesting concept because it has two bows. This means that the strength of the two bows, the big one and the small one, will actually accumulate. And that's an interesting concept because it helps you to shrink down the length of the bow without giving up any of the power. So I decided to make one, of course rubber powered, but still cool looking. It's also a prop. Okay, we started out with some plywood, as always. We had to use wheels instead of the two bows, because of course there's only one rubber band that stretches over the entire bow. But it still is effective because the wheel also makes the bow virtually longer. So as you see, our little bow is basically functional now, and it is shooting. Wow. Now we need to make it Stone Age beautiful. Okay, now what we've done is we've roughened it. So it looks like someone took a stone knife and with great care carved this out of a few pieces of wood. So after the paint job, this will look fine, I hope. Also, I roughened up the discs so that they look like they've been made from a slice of a big tree trunk. We put on a little bit of car putty so that we cover the screw heads and also the gaps that really make it so apparent that this is plywood. Alright, now we have covered all the screw holes, and also thanks to the putty this looks like it's been carved out of a single block of wood. See, now it has this hardened in the fire, burnt wood look that I really like. So here is the final product. The Far Cry Primal double bow and arrows. Let me show you its features. Of course, it's powered by a rubber band, which is under a lot of tension. And the rubber band runs over these discs, these wheels. So virtually, this length and this length will have to be accumulated. So the bow would normally be a lot longer. I've wrapped everything with some grass bands so that it gets this look that it also has in the game. The two arrows actually have wooden tips, but I think they look like stone. And the fletching is made from cardboard. So these are not really effective arrows, but they are great for cosplay, I think. Does it not look almost like in the game? Okay, for the tests we're using a normal carbon arrow. Mabaya Kwamas. That wasn't too bad. Can you shoot two arrows at once? Well, I think it's a little weak for that, and also I think that it's never really a good idea. But just for fun, we'll try it. Hey, it worked! This may not be the greatest bow in the world, but for a game prop, I think it's really good. I like it. One of the weapons from the game that I really like is the sling. And I made one with the simplest of all methods, just to have fun with some tennis balls. As you see, this is simply a patch of leather. You can also use canvas or any other tough material. And a little bit of string. On the one side, it's formed into a loop for your ring finger. And on the other side, it's simply a knot that you can hold between thumb and index finger. And because it's tied together here at the corners, it forms like a perfect pouch, like a little boat for the tennis ball. Now there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube about how to use this so-called heli style. And really the thing that's not accurate in the game is you don't swing it very fast, because this is only to really keep this thing in the pouch. So when you throw, then you lash out and then you throw, like this. But I can't do it. The way I throw is simply like this. Whoops! It is a lot of fun though. Oops. A hit. So, I hope you liked my Far Cry Primal special episode, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye bye. Oops. Ow. Beep. Ouch. Ubisoft sent me the game for PC. Great. Looking forward to playing it. They also sent me some cool merchandising things, like this cool saber-toothed tiger. And this cool t-shirt and a hoodie. Let's try those on. Well, you know your games, Ubisoft, but in terms of t-shirt sizes for men, you got a lot to learn. I feel a bit like the human sausage.